Today is Tuesday, Parashat Vayechi. We're learning the Mussar from the Chok L'Israel. But we'll start with the Mussar of yesterday because the subjects connect. The subject of the Mussar of yesterday was about nutrition. It started by saying, when you eat more than is necessary, when you overeat, you've wasted away the time of eating, and the time of bodily functions. And if it's something that harms the stomach, in other words, it gives you discomfort, that there is 3 times that have been wasted away. And if it causes a sickness because of the overeating, just like Maimonides said, but that through overeating a person can become sick. If that would be the case, then you have also transgressed the mitzvah v'nishmartem me'od nafshotechem, that you have a mitzvah to safeguard your souls, to be careful about your health. Ve'efshar ligrom mavet, it could be even to the ultimate of causing a person's death. ודמך מידך וצריך לבקש וכל המצוות שבתורה שעתידי לשמור ולעשות תבטל בר מינן. And through that extreme situation, it would be something that you would be held responsible for, and it would be too bad for all the mitzvot that you could have fulfilled had the person stayed alive for a longer time, and he would be responsible for not having the self-control in terms of overeating. He says here, he says, whatever you refrain from eating and leave it, rather than overeat, whatever you would be left with in terms of food or drink, you could give even to a poor person, rather than waste it away. And then through giving it to a poor person, you would merit to have olam haba, and also you will also if a person overeats, etc., that would be also bal tashchit, that would be being wasteful. And he continues here to say that Rambam says that a person should eat only when he's hungry, drink only when he's thirsty, and should always leave 1/3 of his stomach empty, not to eat to the full extent that he can. So that was the Mussar of yesterday. The Mussar of today continues and says, Yetzer hara eno matzui ela mitoch ma'achal u'mishteh. The evil impulse is only present as a result of food and drink. Shemitoch ma'achal u'mishteh yetzer hara mitrabe ba'adam. As a person gets involved in good food and maybe amounts also of food and good drink, whether it's alcoholic beverages or that type of thing, or in general, this type of things would cause the evil impulse to sort of become strengthened and become greater, increasing in a person. All the punishment that a person receives in the world of the souls, eno ella ba'avur piv, is only because of his mouth. Ne'emar, like the pasuk says, Kol amal adam lefihu. All a man's toil, all his trouble, all his effort that he should invest is lefihu, is for his mouth. This is a pasuk in Kohelet, in Ecclesiastes by King Solomon. Shenitma b'machalot asurot, because it is defiled, if his mouth is defiled with forbidden foods. U'b'lashon ha'ah, and also if it's defiled through lashon hara, v'nivlut hapeh, of vulgarity of speech, v'chayotze, and similar things to it. In other words, the mouth is a very important part of the person to be careful with, to keep its purity, whether it's the type of food that comes in or the type of words that come out. Oy lahem la'oshvim chavurot chavurot, woe to those who sit in groups, le'echol v'lishtot, to eat and to drink, ve'enam yereim me'Hashem, they're not afraid from Hashem, ve'asatan meraked imahem ve'sameach, and the accuser, the Satan, dances with them and rejoices. How often do we see people when they sit around to eat and drink and kibitz and talk? That's usually an occasion, many times, for Yetzer hara to be present and for lashon hara to be said and for evil speech to be involved in those type of situations. V'amishtakrim, and people who get drunk, kortim hasheva v'beracha yoredet liYisrael. They cut out the outpouring of blessing and shefa, abundance that comes to Am Yisrael. In other words, through people getting drunk, it sort of stops the beracha from coming down to the Jewish people. If a person eats together with those who deny the Torah, such a person, im Talmid Chacham, if he's a Torah scholar, mezalzel Torato, he makes a mockery of his Torah, umvazbez mamono, and he wastes his money, abed banav Rahman al-Itzlan, and he also destroys his children, heaven forbid. On this it says, shomer pivu shono, a person who guards his mouth and his tongue, shomer mitzarot nafsho, guards his soul from troubles. And that was the Mussar from Chok L'Yisrael for today. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.